I started organizing it, the weekend right after the terrible shooting in Florida. And for me, the reason that I organized it and therefore will be participating is just because I think it's time that we do something to stand up against this, and we are finally not only empowered to do so, but we can join so many other students who are doing the same across America.
Okay. Somebody else want to say something?
Michael, well, I guess my main reasoning for wanting to join the walkout is I think it always takes a terrible tragedy for people to finally open their mouths and want change, but it doesn't look like a lot of change gets done because it still happens way more frequently than it should. And I think, for me at least, I'm not active a lot in things, in like events like this, and I want to actually make an impact for once.
Okay. Somebody else want to say something?
Clearly, the politicians in this country have not really taken to really making real change, and as the people talk about, like, not thoughts and prayers, like actual legislation, people have been talking about people have been saying that. I think they sorry, I'm getting all rambled. They people will often say thoughts and prayers and wish how terrible they feel about the situation, but no one really actually does anything. And so it's become clear that it's really, if we want something to be done, it's the young people in this country who have to have a voice, have to stand up and say what they think, what they believe, because otherwise we can't just leave it up to them anymore. It's happened too many times to let let the adults who supposedly have been the ones able to make this change happen. It's happened too many times for us just to leave it in their hands. It's time we stand up and have our peace.
I feel like older generations always coin us as, the generation that, doesn't really speak out, doesn't really participate to get these changes done. And, to some extent there is a truth to that. Our age bracket, 18 to 25-year-olds, we are the weakest, population of voters. But I feel like in this respect, by doing the walkout, we are showing to America and to the world how much we care about the situation at hand and how our generation can really impact, gun reform and, change in general.
Okay.